Hi, good evening. Today I will be presenting my report on the salient Shariah issue in the contemporary application of Ijarah contract in Islamic finance. Hi, my name is Afifah Shariah bin AZHAR and my number is 2023220162. Thank you. Ijarah is an Islamic leasing or rental contract where ownership remains with the lessor while the lessee pays rental, also known as AZHAR, for the use of an asset. And there are several types of Ijarah, namely basic Ijarah like Ijarah Muntahiyah Bitamlik and Ijarah Al-Amal. The main parties involved are the Mujir, who is the lessor, and the Mustajir, who is the lessee. And in modern Islamic finance, Ijarah is widely applied in home financing, vehicle financing, equipment leasing, and suku Ijarah. Next, the first Shariah issue is ownership and risk responsibility. According to Sharia principles, the owner should bear ownership-related risks and responsibilities. Major maintenance costs should generally remain under the responsibility of the lessor. However, some financial institutions transfer more ownership risk to customers, which may contradict the true nature of the Ijarah contract, and this issue can affect fairness and Sharia compliance in financial transactions. For example, a bank may own a vehicle but require the customer to pay all major repair costs. The second issues involve non-halal or unclear assets. In an Ijarah contract, the leased asset must exist and be clearly identified before the contract is executed. The asset also may be used for lawful and beneficial purposes according to Sharia. Leasing assets for prohibited activities may affect the validity of the contract, and in addition, unclear asset specifications may create uncertainty between the contracting parties. As a result, such practices may lead to disputes and Sharia non-compliance. The third issue is rental ambiguity and hidden charges. Rental payments and contract terms must be clearly disclosed to both parties, and customers should fully understand all fees and obligations before signing the agreement. However, hidden charges may create misunderstandings and dissatisfaction, while unclear penalties may lead to disputes during the contract period. These situations may result in gharar, which prohibited in Islamic finance. Solution for issue number 1. To address the first issue, financial institutions should clearly separate ownership obligations from customer obligations, and major maintenance and ownership risks should remain with the lessor. In addition, the responsibilities of both parties should be clearly stated in the contract. This helps preserve the true concept of Ijarah and promotes fairness in financial transactions. For the second issues, financial institutions should verify the existence of the leased asset before entering into the contract. Asset specifications should be clearly disclosed to all parties involved. Furthermore, the asset must only be used for halal permissible activities. Proper due diligence and continuous Sharia monitoring can help prevent non-compliance issues. To overcome rental ambiguity and hidden charges, all rental payments, fees, penalties should be disclosed transparently. Contract terms should be written in a clear and understandable manner. Customers should receive complete information before signing the agreement. Financial institutions should also avoid hidden charges and unclear clauses. Greater transparency can reduce uncertainty and improve customer trust. Conclusions: Ijarah is an important Islamic finance contract that provides a Sharia compliance alternative to conventional leasing. However, issues related to ownership responsibility, asset legitimacy, and contractual transparency must be properly addressed to ensure fairness, compliance, and trust in Islamic financial transactions. Thank you so much.